Hey up peeps, welcome back to the Old Yorkshire Git Tries, Final Fantasy 14. Mic a bit closer. There we go. You probably noticed from the camera, slightly different angle today. I've had a bit of a move around. So, maybe that's a bit better than seeing my profile. Maybe you want it taken away altogether. I fucking don't know. And I had a comment. No, there we go. I had a comment on yesterday's, I think it was, or day before's. A person contacted me to say that the game was too loud. So I've adjusted the music. I've lowered all the volume settings, so hopefully it's going to be okay. But anyway, thanks to the guy for letting me know. Whoever he or she was, thank you very much. I do appreciate it because obviously I can't tell. And after 150 odd uploads, finally somebody's turned around and gone, you ought to turn it down a bit. All right, thank you very much. First one. So if there's any other problems, just leave a comment. I do read them and I do take them on board. I mean, it's the only way you can move forward in this game. I mean, you think everything's fine. Meanwhile, all you lot are at home laughing your asses off saying, what a load of shit. Let me know. I'll change. It's the only way to progress. Anyway, I'm waffling again. As long as I don't have to go to that Temple of the Fist. Don't give a shit. Oh dear. Right, piping. Piping, what you got for me, cocker? Our defeat was no near thing, it was total, a humiliation. We were powerless to withstand our enemy's assault. We cannot afford to dwell on our failure. As Alfie said, it is those who survived who we must think of now. Rhalgr's Reach is no longer safe. The Imperials may have withdrawn, but they could return at any time to finish what they began. We dare not return here. Those who are not fit to make the journey to Oriens will need to be taken by chicken carriage. Agreed? Good, I shall oversee preparations for the carriages. In the meantime, I would have to scour the infirmary for any supplies that might prove useful during the journey. Right, off he goes. Speak with Ariola. Forgive me, but it's imperative that I continue preparing medicines for the wounded. If you desire treatment, I must ask you to seek it elsewhere. Oh, I see. In that case, you are free to search the barber and take that which you require. I would not have our people dying en route. I would assist you, but this process demands my undivided attention. Search the infirmary for medical supplies. Give the medical supplies to the Flame Courier. Must be outside, is he? Where is he? Oh, there he is. So Marshal Tarapin said you might have something for me. There you go, cocker. Have me brute. I'm looking over there for a camera, you're up there. Cheers, peeps. Looks a bit spacious, that picture of me, but I did zoom it in. Might have to zoom it in a bit more. Oh, excuse me. Went down wrong hole. Twelsby praise. Excuse me, COVID. Stolen, the others are safely strapped in. Don't worry, I'll be by her side the entire time. Thank you, Cryle. I'll walk alongside. They'll need protection in case the Garleans try anything. Hang on, you're injured too, aren't you? Shouldn't you be in one of the carriages? I'm not so frail that I can't make the trip on my own. Besides, there's still work to be done here. I'll see you at the wall when it's finished. As you wish, then let us set forth at once. We shall move as quickly as our comrades' health allows. To Castrum Oriens. Oh, excuse me. And I'm sorry about the sniffing. I did explain yesterday. I don't know about it. Apart from stop breathing. Fuck off. I know what you're saying. Yeah, do that. Be a laugh. No, it bloody wouldn't. I'm not making our dubs a widder already. You saved a good many of my men. I cannot thank you enough for that. Fact remains, our forces were decimated. Okay, doesn't decimated mean cut into 100 bits? In this state, a deci being Roman for 100. In this state, hey, I'm not as sick as you think sometimes. Well, not. I'm sort of waffling again. I'm off. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, I'm going. Get me coat. We'll not be mounting an assault on Castellum Velladina or anywhere else. We need to be honest with ourselves about our prospects, but first we need to put our affairs here in order. Afterwards, I'll join you all at Castrum Oriens. Understood. We will go and speak with General Aldin. Right. We'll go and speak with Ray-Ban, have we? No, there's something over here. What's that over here? Oh no, it is speak with Ray-Ban. He's over there. Okay. Oh, hang on, let me check my gear before I leave that materia melder. Character. Right. That's got 2. That's got 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Right, and army chest. Got nothing new, have I? Let me get some earrings. About the same. Right. Leave it at that. I'm going to have to boost myself up somehow if I'm going to take that bloke on again. What was his name? Xerox. Ray-Ban. Pipe has already departed with the wounded as he could. We have completed our search of the Reach and the surrounding area. As far as we can tell, Xenos, that's him, and his men returned straight away to Specula Imperatorus. After quitting this place, would seem he's lost interest in us, which brings us to the most troubling question of all. Not how he found us, but why he chose to spare our lives having done so. In war, you kill or capture and you don't leave him to fight another day. Only a fool would turn his back and walk away, but Xenos is no fool. Whatever his motive, this is neither the time nor the place to think on it. I will leave a token force to watch over the Reach. The rest will fall back to Castrum Oriens. We can discuss our path forward there. Cheers. Right, speak with Lise at Castrum Oriens. Lovely. At least we're leaving Temple of the Fist. Oh dear. Do they know what they're doing when they write these things? Sure they do. Sure some bloke at the back's going to call it Temple of the Fist. They don't like it up 'em. Oh. Right, Lise. It's Ada. Ada, you with the scars. Sorry, it's old that one, isn't it now? I'll stop doing it. Can't help it. Cryle is with his Stola. She hasn't woken up, but cross, she's through the worst. Given the severity of her wound, we would have hoped for no more. Let us pray she makes a full recovery. We lost a lot of good people, didn't we? I saw it happen when that Skull's commander cut down Fred. A single blow and that was it. Everything he fought for, all his hopes and dreams for the future, gone in an instant. And you want to know the worst part? It wasn't the Garlean who did it, it was an Ala Mhigan. God's help me if I ever... No, not now, not while the General's waiting. Alfie! Oh, Lise. Oh, he's got the odds for her, hasn't he? Don't blame him. Not in that get-up. Right, cockers, what's happening now?
Were it not for the swift actions of the Scions and the Alliance, many more would have died. You risked your lives to save ours, and for that we thank you.
There is no need for thanks. We are allies, are we not?
Aye, just so. Let us not dwell on this tragedy, but look to the future.
The future? I'm sorry, General, but there is no future for us. We've lost too many. Gods, I can still see Mefrid with that woman standing over him. They've ripped the heart out of us, General. They've broken us. Our fight is over.
That's why they did it.
Master Kemp, please.
I'll always hate them with every fiber of my being. For what they took from us then and now. Our homeland, our freedom, our bloody children.
You mean the Skulls? The youths who fight for Xenos?
Grania Lupi, the Black Wolf's legacy and our shame. A unit made up of children born to Ala Mhigan dignitaries who came of age during the occupation. Sons and daughters of Gyr Abania, raised to be proud citizens of the Empire, with all the rights and responsibilities that entails. It'd be easy to curse them and call them traitors, but they're our children. Our flesh and blood. If the only way to forge the future we want is to cut down our own, then...
Then what was it all for?
Nargo?
What will you say to the families of the fallen? To the mothers, and the widows, and the orphans. Will you tell them it was all for nothing?
Listen to the girl. We dare not suffer our comrades' sacrifices to have been in vain. Now is the time to steel our resolve and press on, painful though it may be.
And when Xenos comes back with his army, what then? This isn't the first time, you know. You'll be hard-pressed to find men brave or stupid enough to face him again.
I still can't believe how strong he was. He humiliated us back there. The Warrior of Light included. God help us if he's next in line to the Garlean throne.
Loath I am to say it, we should not be surprised. Before succeeding Van Baelsar in Alamigo, Xenos led the Imperial army to Doma, where he crushed the rebellion utterly. As a matter of fact, Doma remains in his charge to this day. Suffice it to say, Varus's heir is a peerless warrior and an accomplished general. The question is, how are we to contend with such a foe?
I asked that earlier on. We fight and fight, we keep on fighting. We take the fight to Doma. I think we take the fight to Doma.
Interesting. You are suggesting we kindle the flames of revolution in Doma once more and force Xenos to fight a war on two fronts?
For that, there would need to be someone left to fight on this front by the time you got back. Look, I'll not deny the plan as promised. And I feel for our brothers and sisters in Doma, truly I do. But I fear we lack the strength to see it through.
Have faith in your people, Master Kemp. Them and the Scions. Hold fast, rebuild. And when all is in place, we shall defeat Xenos together.
If you're going to Doma, I'm coming too. I want to help our friends there. And make sure nothing like this ever happens again.
Give us the time we need, and we will give you something far greater.
Very well. For all you have done for us, we will fight on. But be swift, comrades. Alamigo has suffered enough.
Right. So, oh, we've got to speak with Alfie. It goes without saying, Scions alone have not the strength to topple a provincial government here or anywhere else, and I'm quite certain the same can be said of the Doman Liberation Front. Nevertheless, we can but go and assess the situation for ourselves and see what can be done. Lest you doubt what good we can accomplish, I would remind you that my grandfather and his 12 disciples once journeyed to these lands to save Eorzea and her people from certain doom. Brave souls with an impossible task, and Eorzea lives on. Our present mission may not be as monumental in scope, but it is no less important to the multitudes whom we would free from imperial oppression, whom we will free. Right. Alice. Where men go as one, there is life, and where there is life, there is a cause to hope. Our grandfather believed that, and so do I. But before we can forge ties with our friends in the Far East, we must first find a way to reach them. Hotard is not exactly over the river and through the woods. One step ahead of you, dear sister, or rather Tattoo is, but before we discuss that, there is another issue I wish to address. Much as I would like it if we could all make this journey together, someone will need to remain to serve as liaison to the Alliance and the Resistance during this critical period. Moreover, as Y'shtola cannot be left unattended, then I should obviously remain. Very well, issue addressed. You know, Alfie, it would have been quicker just to ask and markedly less patronising. I suppose. Would you be willing to look after Istona and provide support to Arnvold and the others? Yes. Yes, Alfie, I would. You see, that wasn't so hard, wasn't it? Enjoy your trip and don't you dare return without a gift. Oh, I would not dream of it. Right then, sister, Albert, Lise, gather your things. We are for, I think that should be, we are off for Limsa the Mincer. Okay. Speak with Alfie and Limsa the Mincer. Whoa, 824 Klebbies. Bloody hell, it's getting expensive now. Nicotine fix. Right. So can't remember how to get there now. Where's our thingy port? You know what I mean, Ethernet crystal thing. No, it's not him. So how do I get there then? Oh, it's not out there, is it? Lift attendant. Yes. Is it airship landing? Don't know, it don't say. It could be lower, it could be higher. Where is it then? Lower levels. Hell is he? Walk hall. Right, I need a. It's definitely not the one I need. Come on. Can't see an Ethernet crystal there. No. Let's have a look at my map. Upper decks. Right, so I did want the upper decks. Let's try the Drowning Wench. Sorry about this. So I always get confused in this place because of all the different levels. Aha, this looks promising. There he is. Tattoo should be here any moment with our ship's captain, so we're going to sea after all. Merlwyb lending us our pick of the Crimson Fleet. Not exactly. You are right in as such as we were travelling by sea. Regrettably, it's a simple, not feasible for an airship to travel such a distance without impossibly large fuel reserves, to say nothing of the inevitability of running afoul of the Empire's aerial defences. But then it is equally infeasible to sail an Eorzean Alliance vessel halfway around the world without the Empire taking notice, which leaves us with only one other option. Ah, speak of the devil. Tattoo! Sorry to keep you waiting. May I present you Captain Carvalhain of the Kraken's Arms. Oh, get him. Don't tell me you made a deal with pirates. Greetings and salutations, Signs. I take it from your comrade's tone you no longer wish to proceed? Not at all, Captain. Pray forgive my sister her outburst. She has never been one to speak. She has ever been one to speak her mind. On the other hand, and the very soul of discretion, as many well-respected personages would attest, from the officers of the Admiral to the high houses of Ishgard. Do we trust him? Ah, but where was I? The Signs of the Seventh Dawn do indeed still wish to employ your services. Blah de blah de blah de blah. And intent on securing passage to the Far East, you came to us, knowing us to be proud purveyors of said region's finest spices, which you steal from gods. Whatever, probably, blah de blah de blah de blah de blah de waffle. Well, I for one think the captain has a point. The five seas can be extremely treacherous. Yes, come on. Even now, 20 years on, the poor Count remains convinced that his son still lives. Oh, is that his Count Durindair's son? Ha ha ha. Truly a tragedy for the ages, and a testament to the misfortunes that may befall us should we act without due consideration. But so long as you are prepared to abide the capricious whims of fate, I am willing to oblige you this once. That said, in light of the recent rebellion, I trust you understand I cannot deliver you to Doma itself. I can take you as far as Kugane in Hingashi. We will require time to procure sufficient provisions and make ready for departure. Suggest you do the same. All those hours Tattoo passed cavorting and capering at the Forgotten Night seems to be rather better spent, do they not? That said, I intended to press the point more obliquely. There was something disconcerting about the pleasure Tattoo took in making Captain Carvalhain squirm. Ooh. No good. I say we should heed the captain's advice, attend to our own preparations while they ready the vessel for departure. Waffle, waffle, waffle. Waffle, waffle, waffle. I would like the two of you to return to Revenant's Toll, speak with our Doman allies. I fear we know too little, Any information would be most welcome. Completed our task, we will reconvene here at the ferry docks. Sounds like a plan. Let's go, Albert. Speak with Lise at Revenant's Toll. I'll go see if that woman's got out to sell up on top for them tombstones, whoever they are. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Ah, up there. Oh, hey, what was that? Went fluttering past me. No, nothing of worth there. Why can't you just go back to that bit? Nope. No, I've got all them. Nothing. Let's get rid of that as soon as I moved it out of the way. Let's get into the Shaven Haven. Oh no, she is not inside. Well, here we are. We need to talk to lots of people. We should split up. I'll ask around the House of Splendors. You take the Rising Stones. I'll meet you there. Got it. Speak with the Dolmans in the Rising Stones. Do. Oh me. You're truly planted Doma. I do not know what to say. Forgive me, I shall aid you to the best of my ability. Beautiful land, banks of the river, one river, our nation thrived. The river is the lifeblood. Okay. It's a load of shit, really. Hi, girl. Oh no, Higiri. I thought it was an L. It's an I. Greetings, Albert. What brings you to... Yeah, what? You are off for Doma. Heavens, you signs have shown us naught but kindness. 25 years we suffered under tyranny. Seems as time was ripe. It was over in an instant. Hosen. You look, yeah, come on, waffle. That you go to join Yogi and Gosetsu. You acquire information. We of the Nage clan have served Doma faithfully. Waffle. A den of Ghanaian dogs. Right, speak with Lise at Revenant's Toll. There you are. Learn anything interesting? The older Domers I spoke tried to teach me all about Far Eastern customs. I'd like to think the Aussians can be just as stiff and stuffy as anyone. Waffle. Do they know they eat with sticks? I just rolled their eyes, told me it was a load of stupid... whatever. Come on. What you learned sounds a lot more useful. Complete. What we got this time? Ah, some decent stuff this time, and the right bloody material as well. Bugger. No point waiting around, is there? No. We should head back to Limps of the Minster. Halfin said to meet at the ferry docks, I think. Behind me. Jewel I don't need. What about this guy? He's only got high potions, hasn't he? Still. Let's get 10 of those. Okay. How about some food? Marmot steak, vitality, direct hit rate. So just the boiled egg, which are only 5 and do exactly the same. Does flatbread do the same? So some boiled eggs. Worth it. Right, inventory. Right, trigger. There we go. Well fed. Am I on greens? Plenty of greens. Oh, there they are. Your return, I trust you learn much. Amiga to your all. Waffle, waffle, waffle. Let's go. Excuse me. All set, lad. I'll see you to the ship if so. Board the Misery. Do 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 do. Ah,
12 be praised. Full sure was I that I had come too late.
what is it here?
Riange! Tell me you haven't come all this way just to see us off.
Nay, my lady. Ere you quit these shores for eastern climes, I wished to share some words of seeming import. Look ye where the sun doth rise. See crimson embers, darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall. See azure lost amidst the squall.
Yeah, roses are red, violets are blue. What of it?
Well, that sounds suitably foreboding. Another one of your prophecies, I presume?
Of far eastern origin, aye. It is mine earnest hope that this ancient wisdom may serve to guide you on your journey. For what dangers lie in wait for you upon those distant shores are yet beyond my knowing.
A parting gift befitting your roundabout ways. Thank you.
I have more than words for you, my lady.
Yeah, check this out, love. Way. Oh. Nice. Got hope for Albert.
It's beautiful. Is it for me?
Though undeniably powerful, your ethereal blade taxeth you greatly in the wielding. Not so this rapier, which shall serve you just as well against all but the most formidable foe.
Impressive. It feels as though it's attuned to my ether. I shall treasure it.
Honored guests, say your farewells, for the moment of our parting draws nigh. A fair wind blows, and I mean to follow it.
It would seem our ship is set to sail. Pray give my regards to Thancred and the others. And take care.
Little tattoo at back. Bless him. Bless her. Sorry. And we're off. I think the voice speak. That's bad English, isn't it? The voices might still be a bit loud. I might have to knock them down a bit. I won't know till I play it back, will I? In the Navy, you can sail the 7 seas in the Navy. Those were the days. Right.
A fine day, is it not? Fair winds and following seas. The Misery is enjoying herself. Nevertheless, it would not do for you to spend the entirety of our voyage above deck. Let me show you to your quarters.
Wait for the bang. There we go.
Is it supposed to do that?
Not under normal circumstances.
Captain! You're needed on deck! Something queer's afoot. The winds died down, the waters went still, and all of a sudden, we were dragged off course.
Dragged? By what?
Can't rightly say, sir. But some of the lads are muttering about seeing things in the water. Things that shouldn't be there.
Oh, for the love of... If you will excuse me a moment. Actually, might I persuade you to join me? Loath though I am to admit it, I have a bad feeling about this.
Why's he got? What? I've noticed that before with Albert. Why's he got a black nose? Speak with Carveling. Yeah, with all that nice sunshine gone. How long were we below decks? Odd, most odd. Do you have any idea what's going on? No, as the man said, despite the absence of wind and current, the Misery is somehow being pulled off course. Why not fire up the cerulean engines you have hidden below? An excellent suggestion based on knowledge you should not have. Alas, our engines appear to be malfunctioning for reasons that escape my engineers. I'm telling you, Captain, it's them. Things the lads saw. Things? I don't suppose I could convince you to attempt something more descriptive. Sea wolf superstitions and fairy tales, no more preposterous. It is neither the sea nor the weather which is responsible, then it's probably a predatory entity of some sort, perhaps a siren or some such. For all we know, it would be a fellow spice trader employing magics to seize and plunder passing vessels. Regardless, we have put one recourse, to let the current take us where it will and deal with whatever we find there. What a thoroughly pragmatic suggestion. Oh, I am beginning to like you, Gale. I assure you the feeling is not mutual. Once we arrive at our destination, be it a vessel or an island or something else, Lise and I will remain with the ship to defend it in case of attack. Albert, I believe you would be the ideal choice to venture forth and deal with the cause of our troubles. It's settled. I know not what awaits us, but it will rue the day it reeled us in. Yay! The Siren Song Sea now accessible. Right. Well, I ain't going to do that today, so it's going to be a short one. And then we'll carry on with this one tomorrow. First thing in the morning. Hopefully there'll be a few people online. So, yeah, just a short one today. We'll crack on tomorrow with, well, it's not a dungeon, is it? But you know what I mean. We shall do that one. Get some people on board with me. Can't help it, I'm Billy No Mates. Right, appreciate all your views as always, much appreciated. Thanks to the guy for the comment. I hope I've sorted out the volume. If not, let me know and I'll tweak it some more. But anyway, until tomorrow, I'll see thee.